Good evening, Fantasy Ghosts. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, Aries had a good week. We are excited to mock 3.0 tonight. First, let me introduce my peoples here. Right underneath me is Mock Draft Marvin, also known as DFS Daddy, also known as Mock Draft Mike, Mock Draft Melvin, Mock Draft Micaiah maybe next week. Who knows what he's going to come up with. And our newest GOAT, JX Sports, man. Really happy you're aboard, bro. I've always enjoyed your takes and stuff, and welcome, man. Welcome aboard.
Yeah,
How you
thanks
guys
for
doing
having
tonight?
me. Doing great. Doing great.
Good deal. Hey, before we get going, before we start drafting, I
Living the
got some
dream.
housekeeping business to do. Here we go. We will be doing a live draft, round one Thursday at 8 Eastern, and round two Friday, 7 Eastern. Please join us, man. We're gonna have some fun. Be some live reactions going on, and we'll see how we did compared to our mock draft. So, and next week we'll be doing a mock draft with a draft or with a trades and stuff. And also, hey, we're on the road to 500, so help us there, man. Help us there. Let's get the mocking, guys. Let's get the mocking. I'm ready.
Let's do it. Mock City, Mock City.
All right. So you're up. Tennessee needs quarterback, wide receiver, edge, and linebacker. What way do you think?
I mean, honestly, the GM that Tennessee has, I think they got him from Kansas City. So I mean, the smart thing would be to take the quarterback. And I'm assuming that's exactly what they're going to do because they want to start winning games and being competitive. So, I don't think there should be anybody else but Cam Ward taking number one.
Yeah, I think so too. Just with the fact that they shored up their offensive line, knowing that they're probably drafting a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, that team was also very confident last year. I mean, how many games did they lose off of Will Levis and Mason Rudolph?
Right.
I mean, one simple change could potentially kind of turn that ship. I'm not going to say they're a playoff team, but they definitely could be a 500 team for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, you go, GX. You got the Browns. You need quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tackle, and a DB. Where do you think they go?
Well, I know what a lot of people think they need, but I do think in their scenario they just do take the BPA, best player available, and I'm taking Abdul Carter here for Cleveland.
Yeah, they should.
That'd be a good duel between him and Myles Garrett.
Certainly. I mean, who's blocking them two? Ferocious pass rushers, nonstop. I mean, that's something to handle, man, for a long game.
And one thing that we talked about on here is look what happened in Super Bowl, what a good defense does.
Exactly.
Especially if he gets rushed to top the four down linemen, the four, that's money. That's money.
You get 4 down pressure. And I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now, and I still stand by it. Just because Myles Garrett got that extension, it does not mean that he's not going to get traded. I still think
you said that. That's funny you said that because well, let's do a what if here. What if they trade Myles Garrett to Atlanta for
Kirk Cousins
for Kirk Cousins and their first and a second and a fourth, and first next year.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, so the Browns would absolutely win the draft off of that alone, in my opinion. I mean, getting an above average steady bridge is so underrated in today's NFL. Trying to stay competitive, getting Kirk Cousins, resetting your cap with trading Myles Garrett and getting Abdul Carter. Yeah, that would be a great day for Cleveland.
If you look at the breadcrumbs that are being set out there with Haslam saying, yeah, we kind of screwed the pooch with Deshaun Watson and we lost out on all these draft picks. This would be one of the best ways to kind of shore up, get more draft capital.
Get them back,
to get them back to relevancy. So we'll play with that next week. But yeah, that's been in my head, man. That's been in my head. All right, we got Giants. All right. Let's throw a curveball here. Go Ashton Genty.
Oh, wow.
I was thinking about another like fun team that could draft Genty at the top would be the Patriots. Yeah. Because Mike Vrabel, because of what he did with Derrick Henry. Like I figured if he could replicate that again in New England, that would probably be great.
Yep. And I think the reason why I say that is I mean, I've seen it out there, but they might be thinking, yeah, we just need to kind of make up for the Barkley screw up, not resigning him. So sign something that's not Barkley, but could be
Barkley-esque.
Yeah, and that would throw off the draft a little bit.
It would. Well, yeah, it would throw off the draft a good amount. Yeah.
Yes, right. It would.
All right, you got. Oh, what happened? What happened to AB?
I don't know. I'm still here. I'm just not on the screen.
There we go. All right. We're brand new. We're getting there. So you got the Patriots.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Let's throw some more wood into the fire. Let's go Mason Graham and make the Patriots the best defense in the AFC East.
Oh man, you guys are really going crazy here today.
Yeah. Why not? We already had the two normal drafts. This one is the throw caution to the wind draft.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know how the table's being set then. But with that pick, I would actually love this pick for the Patriots. I would. I mean, Keon White, Christian Barmore, and Mason Graham. That scares Josh Allen.
Yeah, and they got Williams from the Eagles too.
Yeah, oh, and Milton Williams. Oh,
yeah, and Milton Williams.
Yeah, that terrifies Josh Allen at night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be a terrifying front.
That would almost help control Allen running too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. So just like we alluded to earlier, I mean, when you did too, but just the way that the Eagles got after Mahomes, the Patriots can constantly get after Josh with just 4 and have 4, borderline elite guys, even be a couple elite guys, and what they develop, that would shake up the AFC East.
Yeah. All right, you got the Jags there, JX.
All right, so I'm actually gonna follow suit. Okay. Or do I? I don't know. This is tough. No, I can't let him pass anymore. I got to go Travis Hunter here at Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Just too lead of a skill set as a wide receiver. I mean, he instantly became a presence in the slot there for Jacksonville. He doesn't worry about being the number 1 corner in Jacksonville either. They have a pretty decent guy over there in Tyson Campbell. So I think he would fit in with that organization great.
Now, how much do you guys think he's going to play wide receiver, though?
I mean, it kind of feels like he wants to play wide receiver.
But what's the percentage, though, do you think? Do you think over 30% or under 30%?
So, yeah, I think it's team dependent, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he's going to Jacksonville, I think he's playing more wide receiver. I'm thinking he's probably 65% wide receiver, 35% nickel, for Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I know AB was going to ask me about Tyson Campbell. He just got paid, so I think they believe in him. To not only if he's not going to be their elite guy, he's going to be the guy for the time being, and maybe down the line they decide for Travis, maybe you should be our number 1 corner. So I really like this spot here for Travis.
All right, so I got Raiders. Man, I the extension for Geno Smith.
Hate it.
Huh?
Hate it.
Yeah, I know.
I hate the extension. How many years did he? How many years did he get? Like 3?
2.
It was just 2.
2 years.
Wait. So it's next season 26 and 27, or is it 25 and 26?
No, 26 and 27.
Yep.
Is the 27? Is there any guaranteed money in the 27?
I can't remember the contract, so I can't speak on that.
I'll look it up right now because if there is money at all in 27, then it's a terrible contract. But if it's a funny money year in 27, then it's pretty decent. because it gives them a chance to reset in 26.
And I don't know how the general manager would play that, because this is his first year being general manager too. I can't think how the Buccaneers played out their contracts with players. Yeah, he was traded on his contract. Yeah. All right, so with the Raiders, I think they go. Need to go Will Johnson from Michigan. They need a shutdown corner.
Yeah, I can see them going Will.
Need a shutdown corner.
Mm-hmm.
They'll help out Crosby and
who's their other corner? Jack? Is that Jack Jones?
Yeah, Jack Jones.
Yeah.
And
I like Jack Jones. He just makes dumb decisions though off the field.
He gets too aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, he bites on a lot of double moves.
Yeah, too reckless to be a number one corner for a team. I like the Will Johnson pick a whole lot. I'm not sure if he is back with them, so they might need to make a selection like this to kind of start the defensive back over again.
They lost Hobbs in Minnesota, and they can use safety too.
Yes, safety lost Moreg as well.
DB would be their best player right there, or actually, I think maybe
they could
offensive line too. All right, so you're on the clock with the Jets. Quarterback, wide receiver, tackle, and D-line. What do you think they do?
What I think they do is take a tackle. That's what I think they do. But what I would want to do is take a safety. I would want to just take a guy like Malachi Starks.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a big believer in if you have a rookie head coach and you have a side of the ball that is already strong, you make that side of the ball stronger.
Right. And Starks can play. He can play like I call it the tweener, where he plays up in the linebacker spot.
Oh, yeah, they call it 1,000 different things. The star position, the nickel,
the star, the Leo, the whatever.
They call it 1,000 different things.
The Marvin.
The Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
So you say Malachi. I like that too.
Yeah, they call it a bunch of stuff, yeah.
All right, so Panthers.
All right. So for the Panthers, what I think they're going to do is I think they're going to help Bryce out a little bit.
There we go.
But
you don't think it's going to be 10?
Yeah, well, it could be. But what I would like for them to do is I would like for them to select Mike Green from Marshall.
Okay.
I believe he has some of the highest upside out of every pass rusher that there is, aside from Abdul Carter.
Did you watch it in the Senior Bowl or in the highlights?
Yeah, see, you saw he wasn't there very long, right?
No. He was making a fool out of I think it was Banks or one of the top tackles. He was making a fool out of him.
Yeah, he had about 2 practices, and they said, you know what? I think we're good. You go ahead and go home and rest up.
Yeah.
Go drink some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we don't need to see anymore.
Mike Green.
Yeah, I'm going Mike Green.
Saints on the board. They have Derek Carr. With Shador Sanders? Do you think
that's you, right, Ron?
Huh? For the Saints.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
You going with Shador there?
I'm going with Shador.
Yeah, I've been kind of going back and forth with this too, though.
Shador to the Saints, yeah.
Yeah, like this is where I probably think he truly does go, and I kind of compared this to the Will Levis situation a couple years ago, right? Mm-hmm. Where like everyone was saying, if Will Levis isn't picked by the Raiders, when is he going to get picked?
Yeah.
So I think we're looking at a situation here as well. If he doesn't make it past, if he makes it past the Saints, who's picking him after that? So
Cowboys?
We'll
no, not the Cowboys.
No, not
now.
Cowboys.
Maybe Steelers.
Well, I don't think they had any visit with them yet or anything, or been to the pro day. So I don't know. If he makes it past the Saints, I don't see
If he ends up making it to the Steelers absolutely taking him.
Now let me ask you, because you're a Rams fan too. If he got past the Steelers,
I don't think any of that matters though.
If he was there at 26, you think the Rams would pull the plug on him?
No, I don't think it's our time yet. I don't think it's our time for a quarterback yet, because we have the opportunity to just wait a little bit longer. I don't think this is the draft class for us.
I know, and I think.
Who's your team?
Oh, I'm a Rams fan.
I'm a Rams fan too. Yep.
Rams fan. Oh yeah. Oh, two Rams fans.
Yeah, and he's a Colts fan. All right, so the Bears are on the clock now.
Yes, sir.
What, running back, defensive line, and safety? And how you doing, Queen? Thank you for joining us.
Defensive line and safety.
Let us know who your team is.
The Bears. I mean, back to my original train of thought. If you have a strong side of the ball, which on this team right now, it's their defense. Put somebody else out there. Draft Jahai Campbell at 10 to the Bears. Okay. Beef up the linebackers.
Yeah, he's my favorite linebacker. He side to side, man, dude.
Yeah, mine too. I'm hoping he falls to 14 so Indy can get him.
Yeah, and I'm hoping he falls to 26.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, same here. Same here. But I don't know if the Rams would pull the trigger on that. Because they undervalue the middle linebacker, inside linebacker spot. I don't know.
I have to agree with AB though. Like you said, you have a strong side
that's
of football.
True.
You make it stronger. And the way that front seven played at the end of the season,
yeah.
If we could find someone of that caliber to just shore up the inside linebacker spot, and if he falls to 26, I will be upset if we don't take him.
Yeah, I think a lot of Rams fans would too. All right,
that would be insane if it fell to 26.
Yeah, you had the Niners.
Okay, well, for the Niners, let's see here. Excuse me. Let me see here. I mean, they could pretty much take anything right here, but we're going to go with Will Campbell. LSU.
Nice. They need to show up their offensive line, and they need to think for the future because Trent Williams got to be on his last leg.
I mean, yeah, if he's not 37, he's going on 37.
Yeah, Will probably end up playing. Yeah, he'll probably end up playing guard year one, and then they'll probably kick him out to tackle if Trent doesn't come back. Yeah,
because they lost their guard. Was their guard or their right tackle to Kansas City in free agency? I think they lost Jaden Moore.
Yeah, they lost the tackle. They lost the tackle to.
They lost the
City,
okay.
The guard to Green Bay.
Yeah,
they lost the guard too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got the Cowboys. Oh boy! All right, Cowboys.
I don't even know what in the world is going on with them. Like they traded a 5th rounder for the guy from Carolina who barely got any play at all. Then they trade a 5th rounder for Joe Milton, who's most likely not going to see any playing time unless they trade Dak Prescott. Like, it's just like what's the plan here? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, because they gave a fourth rounder for Trey Lance, who's playing in the Canadian Football League now. That's nuts. They gave up a 5th, and they're getting Milton and a 6th back. They needed a backup. That's how they're looking at it. They need a backup because Cooper Rush got where he went to. He went to Baltimore, I believe.
Baltimore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So
yeah, but Who's paying a 4th rounder for a backup though?
Jerry Jones, because
a 4th rounder. They didn't even draft him in the 4th.
How many times I've told you he has Al Davis syndrome? You know,
he definitely does. That's true.
You know, he does. He thinks he knows so much, and he freaking doesn't, man. All right. Dallas, wide receiver, running back, guard, or edge? I think they will go. I think they go. I think they go guard tackle. Zabel. Gray Zabel. Because I think they can get a running back and wide receiver in rounds 2 and 3. So right here, they show up their offensive line or they go edge. But I think they'll show up the offensive line.
That would be crazy if they could double dip in the same kind of architect taught twice. You know, they had Zach Martin, who was a
Jerry Jones from 2 years ago would have just taken McMillan.
Yeah,
you're probably right.
All right. So you got the Dolphins. No wide receivers yet.
Yeah, and the Dolphins are probably the only team that doesn't need a wide receiver.
No, they got a grip load.
Yeah, Armand Mimbu.
Nice. Show up the offensive line. So A-Chain could run free.
Yeah.
Run free.
Their trenches are weak.
All right, JX. What do you think mock draft Marvin's Colts will do?
I think
better be nice, dude. Better be nice.
I know what mock draft Marvin probably thinks he knows I'm gonna do here, but I'm actually gonna go in the defensive back room and add Jedi Barron to the Colts.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
He's my favorite corner.
I mean,
like we talk about somebody who was playing.
So I've seen a lot of people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of people project him more like as a nickel instead of an outside guy, but he can pretty much play any position in defensive backfield, right?
Right.
Yeah. So and what he did at Texas a whole lot was on early downs, he played on the outside, and then third down came, and he was either playing like the Leo, like we talk about, or he was straight up playing like dime linebacker. So he's as versatile as they come.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got the Falcons now.
Mm-hmm.
They go.
He's got real good ball skills, good instincts.
I think the Falcons go edge with Jalen Walker.
They need it bad.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I think they go edge with Jalen Walker. You know, it's funny because I think the way we have this draft going right now, we have two quarterbacks and one running back gone. We have no wide receivers, no tight ends. It could very well go like this because how deep the running back position is, for one thing, and wide receivers can get good wide receivers, second and third and fourth, fifth, that are going to be good. Might be wide receivers twos that end up being wide receiver ones. All right. So Arizona, you are on the clock. Draft Marvin. See guard, defensive line, cornerback.
D-line, cornerback. Why not give them James Pierce Jr.? Give him some explosion, and then pair him with who was it that went over there? It wasn't Sweat, right? Was it? They got from Philly.
Yes, they did get Sweat. They did get Sweat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you take Sweat, you take Pierce, put him on the opposite end of Sweat. You hopefully create some havoc there. Let Budda Baker roam free as the safety, and you make the defense a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, and they need that. They need that.
I actually like that a lot. That's a great pick for them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're on the clock, Jax, with the Bengals guard, defensive line, linebacker.
Oh man, give Joe Burrow some help. Oh man, how can I help Joe Burrow? Oh man, I don't know. So many different places we could go. You know what? Them losing. Oh man, his name is escaping me. The defensive tackle from Detroit that Detroit picked up. DJ Reader.
DJ Reader.
Yeah,
That hurt them a whole lot.
Yeah.
So I think they fix that and they select Kenneth Grant from Michigan.
I like that.
Yeah, that'd be good for them. Yeah, they need the interior help.
Yeah, if everybody's gonna pass on them, at least they won't be able to run on them. So
Right.
All right. So I got Seattle. I think they will go opposite what they should go. I think they go Tet McMillan here.
Oh wow, that's not a bad.
Oh
pick.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
They should go guard.
X option.
They should go guard or tackle, but they'll go Tet.
Yeah.
And that'd be with Cooper Kupp in the wide receiver room, that'd be a good mentor for him. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So you put Kupp in slot, put JX, or put Kupp outside, put JS in the slot, and put him on the outside. That'd be
those two guys are interchangeable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
All right. So you're up AB on the clock with the Buccaneers. Edge
The
linebacker
Buccaneers.
back.
Let's see. I mean, they desperately need DBs, so that's probably where I'd go.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
I
because
agree. They just restructured Winfield's contract yesterday, I think.
Yeah, they had to.
Yeah, they're hurting.
Yeah.
And because they need good because their front seven is good. So if the cornerbacks we've talked about this before, but the cornerbacks holding the wide receivers, that gives the front seven more time to get to the quarterback. It's a win-win. So win-win. We have good secondary and a good front seven.
Yeah, they always have a good front seven, but for some reason their secondary has just been absolutely trash.
Yeah. All right. So who are you going right here?
Who's the best available corner? Best available DB?
Maybe Amos or Thomas. Well, Hairston.
Hairston? Yeah.
That could be one.
Yeah.
I'd give them Hairston. Yeah.
Probably the best pick. Probably just because of the scheme fit, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Run a lot of blitzing. We do a lot of blitzing down there, so definitely someone who can cover up in man. Yeah, that's probably the best fit for them.
All right. So Broncos now. I think Broncos go. Broncos will go. Let's give Emeka Ibuka.
Emeka Ibuka.
Yeah.
Ibuka.
That's me and Siege's guy.
Yeah.
We love us some Ibuka. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of wide receivers in this draft that end up becoming solid players that get pushed down because of, how many potential stars are at other positions.
Oh, shit. I jumped ahead of JX. Sorry.
You're fine. Yeah, I was like, it's fine. You still it. We'll just say we
Good Lord.
It's fine.
All right. Go ahead.
No problem.
I need a beer. All right. You're oh, doy. All right, man. All right. So you got the Steelers now.
All right. The Steelers. Oh man.
It would be a mind blower that everybody going, what the hell? Would be Jalen Milroe right there.
That absolutely would, but
not really. There have been some people who have said that that's what the Steelers are going to do. Yeah, that would be insane, but that'd be one of those very like if he can hit that ceiling or if he can get some consistency, that could be dangerous.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think, Jax?
For sure. Oh man. Because they could, they could go throw darts too. You never know. But I'm gonna go with, you know what? I like chaos. With DK Metcalf and with George Pickens.
Okay.
Give me Luther Burden as well.
Ooh.
Give me Luther Burden as well. I want to fight every time. I want to set the tone in Pittsburgh immediately.
Just fight everyone every down.
Oh God,
that's hilarious.
All right, so you got the Chargers,
and then have the GOAT Mason Rudolph throwing the ball all three of them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Insane. You know what?
You're gonna see a lot of
since he fell this far, it would be criminal not to give Justin Herbert Tyler Warren if he falls to 22. It would be criminal.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be the best tight end that he has ever played with in his young career by leaps and bounds.
Did he play Antonio Gates last year of his year?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think he's played. He did get Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
For one season?
I think it was 2. It might have been 2. Yeah. But yeah, he had Hunter Henry, but Tyler Warren is on a different level. And in Greg Roman's system, the way they would use him, like across the formation, as a blocker, as an end around, like he would be exciting in that Greg Roman offense.
Yeah, because he can play inside, outside. He can take a jet sweep and stuff too. So yeah. All right, Jax, you got the Packers. We'll get back on track now.
Take it out of the backfield.
Yeah.
I think the Packers are in desperate need of a wide receiver one.
Yes, they are.
I know that they, want to believe that there's strength in numbers, but sometimes when you have one that stands above against the others, it really could change your team. So I'm going to go with someone that I've really started liking here recently. I'm going to go with Matthew Golden from Texas. I really think he has some serious untapped potential there, especially with a quarterback that can throw him the ball. No disrespect to Quinn Ewers.
All right, so Vikings. If they want to trade for Jordan Mason, I'd go Hampton right here. I think they hold off and they build up their defense.
They're actually in a really good spot right now. Like at 24, there's a really good chance that Minnesota ends up trading back and getting a couple more assets.
I think a lot of these teams coming up, except for Houston, but I know the Rams. There's a lot of these teams that could trade back. All right, so let's go. They re-signed Murphy.
Yeah, they re-signed Murphy.
They signed Hobbs. So let's go defensive line. Let's go. Let's go Nick Scotton.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, fortify the D-line. I will take Houston so the other Rams fan could take the Rams. I mean, it's got to be tackle. It's got to be like Kelvin Banks or Josh Simmons. Yeah, it has to be. I'll take Kelvin Banks.
Yeah, I like that. Who's the Rams taking, Jax?
All right, so I think that the Rams look at this and go, I was kind of jealous when I was watching across the field the last game we played of the season. I think the Rams would probably take Omarion Hampton right here.
Oh man!
I think they would take Omarion Hampton right here to give the Rams what really hurt them last year.
The fantasy community would lose their minds.
The Rams fans, then let's think about this a little bit too, because they're in contract talks with Kyron Williams. This is Kyrie Williams' contract year. And right now, I mean, I was listening to a little bit of Laquan Jones's podcast earlier today, and it's not going so good because Saquon Barkley resetting the market. That he thinks that Laquan Jones, he thinks that they're going to wait for James Cook, see what his contract is, and go from there. I think. See, he wants like 14. The Rams are saying 9 or 10. I think they're going to fall in around the 12 or 13 million a year.
Probably, yeah.
And if not, then they need that. They need that that legit breakaway back. You know, that could
They need a home run hitter.
Good Lord, man! So many Rams fans cry about he only had 20-yard runs last year, but Williams averages 4.5 yards a carry.
Yeah, it's because even though
he's had 30 touchdowns last 3 years, so
even though he's a smaller back, he's a back who relies on volume. Like he needs 19 to 20 to 23 carries a game for him to be effective because he's a grinder. Like he gets a couple of yards here, gets a 12-yard run here. Stuff like that. Like he's not an explosive, he's not an explosive, like take the ball 60 yards, but Omarion Hampton absolutely is. And he's huge too.
The funny thing too is I think a lot of Rams fans would be pissed because they didn't take Loveland.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
they would consider that a bigger need.
But Hampton's a home run hitter, man.
The reason why I stay away from Loveland is just because I don't think he's the blocker. He's not the blocker that McVay would like. Like he's an okay blocker, but man, you know how much McVay loves the guys that can block well.
Yeah. So all right, so I got the Ravens guard, edge, or DB. I think they go DB and they go Amos.
Yeah, that'd be a solid pick.
Yep.
There's my guy right there, Jack Beck. All right.
Detroit. Let's see. Well, Detroit needs O-line because they let a couple guys go. They got a couple linebackers through free agency. They're good at wide receiver. I think they're okay at end. They could use another edge rusher. Oh, yeah. Give him Donovan Ezuraku.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that because I butchered it.
Donovan Ezuraku.
Yeah, I feel like this is a no-brainer pick because they want to put in another elite pass rusher with Aiden.
Yeah,
they gave away those cards a long time ago. They're definitely picking the best pass rusher they can in the first round. If not, they don't decide to possibly trade up for one.
Did they promote within for the defensive coordinator spot?
Yeah, for both coordinator spots.
Yep, both spots. Yep.
All right. Well, and that I like that because it's kind of adds a little continuity.
Yeah, but it's like what Philly did a couple years ago. Was it Brad Johnson was his name or something like that? Their old quarterback coach. They put him in as the OC, and the offense took a step back.
Yeah.
So to me, whenever there's a new coordinator on a team, I always look at whether he called plays at his previous stop or not.
Yeah.
Or at their previous job. If they didn't call plays or help like develop plays or draw up plays or anything like that, then they might have a slow start as a coordinator, or they might not work at all. But if they had some type of experience calling plays, or like if they were like the run game coordinator and then now they're the OC, then it's like, okay, well, that's different because they have to implement a plan every single week. So it'll be easier for them to transition.
All right. So you're on the clock, JX, with their
Washington
Commanders.
Les Coms.
Say running back, center, edge, or cornerback? Or what do you think?
Can I see what edges are available? All right, so let me see. Oh, this is tough.
The next best one is what? Shamar Stewart?
Yeah, Shamar Stewart. But they want to. You know what? Yeah.
Or Mikael Williams.
Mikael Williams would be nice.
Yeah, let's go with Mikael Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go with Mikael Williams. I think him and Dan Quinn. Yeah, because Dan Quinn lets his players play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that's what Mikael needs. Mikael has been told to play in a 4-eye his whole entire college career. Dan Quinn will let him go play.
All right, I got Buffalo edge linebacker, cornerback. Let's look at I think right here they go. I think they go Shamar Stewart right here.
Yeah,
Shamar Stewart.
Yeah,
Shamar Stewart.
Team him up with Rosal. How you say his last name? Rosal.
Greg Rousseau.
Rousseau.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Greg Rousseau. Mm-hmm.
I don't. All right. You got Kansas City. They should do tackle, you know.
They should, yeah.
But
Josh Simmons. I'll give him that.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going to go.
Where do you think he was going to go?
I thought he was going to go with Loveland there. I really did.
With Loveland of Kansas City. Yeah. So the thing that makes me hesitate with going tight end for Kansas City is one, they still have
Noah Gray.
What's this guy's name?
Noah Gray and Kelsey.
Noah Gray. Yeah, there you go. I think Noah Gray is their succession plan. So I think that they'll be more than happy to take a flyer on a guy in like the 3rd or the 4th or even the 2nd as far as tight end rather than try and get one at 31. But at 31, you got to attack the positions of need. So like O-line, D-line, linebacker, I think that's where KC would go.
Yeah. All right, you got Philly. You wide receiver, guard, edge, or cornerback?
Wide receiver?
I was going to say that, yeah.
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Their number 3 wide receiver is Johan Dotson. But still, I know that'd be.
That's a strong 3.
I know.
Yeah, that's really strong. I don't see that wide receiver need.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? With that being said, I think I am going to take Colston Loveland here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am. I actually am going to take Colston Loveland because I think Dallas Goedert might be out of there pretty soon.
Yeah. He's on the trade market.
Yep.
Yes.
Now that would be crazy.
Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Please join us Thursday for round 1 live draft 5:00 or 8:00 Eastern, and round 2 Friday 7:00 Eastern. Will be live reactions, and just come join the fun. And please help us get the 500 subs. Tell a friend, please. All right. Now corner. Cleveland goes.
Is that me or you, Ron?
Well, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Jackson Dart, but right now they have Pickett, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they go Conley, Oregon, defense tackle.
Mm.
They're going to need to shore up that line.
Mm-hmm.
Offensive tackle.
Yeah, they definitely can use Josh. You picked Josh Connolly, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they probably gave him more sacks just about anybody last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Europe. Bob.
On the clock, quarterback. Who did we take in with the? Oh, it was Ashton Genty. Was the first pick that we had.
Yeah.
So their other needs are tackle, D-line, cornerback. I mean, yeah, if you get a guy like Ashton Genty, it'd probably be smart for you to get some more linemen. So I'd say they should probably go guard or center. Probably guard. or tackle, or whichever the best available offensive lineman is.
Yeah, and I think a lot of these tackles can play guard too.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes, they can.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are going to have to play guard.
Yeah. And Ursary was at one time was one of the top rated tackles.
Mm-hmm. I think he had a down year, so he kind of slid a little bit.
Yeah.
I like Ursary. Yeah. We can take Ursary right there. Put him on the Giants O-line.
All right. So you got Tennessee.
Okay. I got Tennessee, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can I just see the wide receivers really quick here? What we have available? I don't know if it's that time yet. Actually, no. Yes, it is. What am I talking about? Yes, it is. Give me Jaden Higgins. Yes, absolutely. Yes, give someone Cam to throw the ball to. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Higgins for sure.
He has Ridley to throw the ball to. All right.
Higgins immediately becomes wide receiver 1.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I got Jacksonville. Okay, let's go back. They will go defensive line. They go Walter Nolan.
No, good pick. Good pick.
Great pick, yeah. All right. Will Johnson for the Raiders.
You know who I like to see right here? My RB1.
Who, Trevion Henderson?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my RB1, JX. That's my RB1.
That's your RB1?
Yep. Yep.
It's definitely arguable. You can definitely make the argument for him to be the RB1.
Are we talking about running back? Are we talking about running back? Or are we talking about roast beef or whatever?
Nah, we're talking about running back. You can have an argument for Trevion Henderson.
Yeah. Don't be talking about food right now.
I know so much like Arby's. I don't know if you're talking about roast beef, so. But okay, Trevion Henderson, RB1.
Hey, man.
Well, okay, so he split carries with Junkins for one thing, and he's that explosive. I forgot the numbers. He had like 75 yards, 20-yard runs.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, explosive as hell.
In college football with that. So, yeah, I think. Anyway, so that'd be. All right. So, it's Jax's turn, huh?
That'd be fun to see, too.
Yeah. Fit right in. Chip Kelly is the OC.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're up, Jax.
Who do you have on the clock?
You are.
Yeah, what team? Sorry.
The Patriots.
Patriots. And we picked Mason Graham in the first, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I think it's time for offensive line here. Connerly's gone. Let's go with the tackle out of Ohio State that can also play guard.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we'll go with Donovan Jackson here.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, I think they're going to go. They will go offense. I think they will go Caleb Johnson right here, running back.
Caleb Johnson, Bears. That's a great pick. That was a great pick.
All right, you're up.
Pick 40. So Shador to the Saints. Their needs say running back, wide receiver. Oh yeah, definitely wide receiver.
They go. A la more. The kid from Stanford.
Minor.
Yeah.
That kid from Stanford.
The kid from Stanford. See, that's why I like Jack Beck, because it's easy to say, you know. I can't screw that name up, man.
Maynard. I actually like
Harris. I can't screw that name up either.
I actually like Jack Beck for the Saints.
So, you know, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a tough wide receiver. He's a do-it-all kind of guy. Like, he has a really big body, big frame, and I think he'd be a great safety valve for Shedeur.
I was going back and forth with our buddy Don Wayne, or Bust a Move on Twitter, because he said that Steve Smith did a breakdown and said that he's going to need to change positions.
Who, Jack Beck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
change positions to what?
To probably tight end.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Why?
No, please kindly shut the hell up.
Yeah, he's an explosive, big body wide receiver.
Yep, exactly.
Did you guys know when he was at LSU, he had more receiving yards than Brian Thomas?
Really?
League neighbors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Their first year there, yeah, he had more receiving yards than both of them.
That's shocking.
Not saying he's gonna be better. Not saying he's
right.
Better,
No.
You know,
he's a dog, man. They asked him about 50-50 balls. He said, I call him 75-25 balls. He's a dog, man.
That's the right answer.
And he would be good in the Kellen Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking all right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I like him a lot.
Yep, you're up, Jax, with the Bears.
The
Bears.
All right. They've done quite a job this offseason. I like the picks that we've made here. Let's look at the corners here, though. I think I want to add another corner to their team. Who do we have available? Do they take the chance with Revel? I know he's coming off an injury.
Yeah,
that could be a good stash pick.
Or even Thomas too. That's not bad.
I'm kind of in between the two.
Yeah.
Who
has the most upside? Do you think?
Yeah, and that's what I was going to go. I think I'm gonna follow AB here, and I'm gonna go with Revel, just because of the upside. And like you said, I mean, their defense is good as it is now, but he could probably be really special with like a redshirt year. So yeah, I think I like that pick.
All right, Jets are on the clock. They have Justin Fields. Let's give them Trey Harris on the other side of Garrett.
Nice.
Yeah, great pick.
Yes.
Trey Harris is the only Ole Miss wide receiver that I've seen so far that's come close to what AJ Brown looked like when he played at Ole Miss.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, the film I've seen on him, he breaks ankles, man, coming out of his breaks.
That's exactly what AJ Brown used to do. Yeah. Like, have you seen AJ Brown's Ole Miss tape? That's all he used to do.
No, I have not.
Yeah, AJ Brown's Ole Miss tape was insane. I think he got overshadowed because he played with DK, but his tape was still ridiculous.
What round he go in? Do you remember?
Who?
Second.
Brown.
AJ Brown? Yeah, they both went in the second.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're up. The Niners.
San Francisco 49ers. We gave them Will Campbell. They need D-line, corner. Oh, actually, yeah. Go to the cornerback room and get them the next best corner. They just lost Charvarius Ward, so they're probably going to need to. Yeah, Darian Porter definitely is a long-limbed Robert Saleh kind of type of corner.
Yeah. All right. So you're up, Jax.
Alrighty. Is the Cowboys correct? They just picked Stable in the first.
Excuse me.
Oh man, who we got here?
Do you think they would go running back right here?
I mean, you might have forced me there to go running back, huh? Yeah, let's give them someone that they can lean on. Let's give them Judkins.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So I got you. Got to pick the Colts, Marvin. That's your team.
Tight end, guard, and linebacker, safety. Who did we take with the first pick again? I don't even remember who I chose.
Oh, I picked
Johnny.
Johnny Barron.
Oh, you picked Johnny Barron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that we're in the second round, now we look at the tight ends because there are still some great tight ends available.
Ooh.
I'd take Mason Taylor in the second.
Yeah. All right. So Falcons. We went. Okay. So we'll go. Falcons will go edge. Let's see. We'll go edge, and we will go. Who's the next? Let's go Landon Jackson.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Another
him or Jack Sawyer. Yeah. All right, AB. Get back on track now.
Arizona Cardinals, James Pierce. I mean, since the corner cupboard seems to be full right now because there hasn't really been a run, get them a corner. Now they have two bookend edges after James Pierce. So now we get them another DB.
I like that. Oh, Thomas.
Yeah, that's Thomas still there. Benjamin Morris is still there. They got a lot of good guys there.
Yeah, I'd take Azarie Thomas.
He's been.
I actually haven't watched his tape. I haven't watched any highlights of him because Florida State was trash. So, he didn't really watch
2023.
Yeah, and I've seen him mocked to the Rams at 26. Because he's a Florida State guy.
I'm sure he himself is a great talent.
Yeah. All right, JX, you're up, bud. You got the Dolphins.
I'm actually you actually went right past the guy that I was going to select for them. I think that they go.
Who's up?
Go right back to the O-line. I think that's their biggest need. Go get Booker from Alabama for them.
Ooh.
Nice.
They need to make.
Yeah, if they can get their O-line shored up.
I got the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
They will go. They go Darius Alexander, defensive tackle.
Double defensive tackle. Yeah, all right, same concept. If they could get their defensive line together, just like Miami can get their offensive line together, they'd be a lot better.
Yep. All right. So you're up with Seattle there. You're up.
I'm up?
You're up, baby. Yeah, you're up.
Okay. Center, guard, and who was the first pick that we got for Seattle?
They went defense. Oh, they went wide receiver.
Oh, and defense. Oh, yeah, we brought Ted there. Oh, Demetrius Knight Jr.? Demetrius Knight Jr. screams Seattle because he's one of those hybrid linebackers with the body that could play DN that could come down and rush. Yeah, he seems like a perfect Seahawk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're up, Jax.
All right, I think
Broncos.
I think it may be time to reach here a little bit. I'm gonna go with Cam Scatterbo.
Ooh,
from Arizona State.
Nice.
That's interesting. That'd be a good pick because he can catch the ball too.
Would
and they
be
kind
great,
of joke when they drafted or they signed Ingram, they kind of got the joker position that a lot of the running backs use, that Peyton uses for them. All right. So I got Seattle Seahawks again. All right. So they go O-line. They go the next best tackle. I mean, they go Marcus Milbell. All right. Yeah. You got Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay again, okay.
Marvin.
Derek Harmon.
Nice.
That seems, yeah.
All right, Jags.
Trenches.
Packers.
Packers again, and we took Marcus Golden. Oh man. Let's go back to corner. And let's go with I believe he's still available. Let's just double check here. Yep. Let's go with Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you think
they'll take him?
Yeah. Do you think Alexander gets traded on draft day?
It's possible.
Yeah. It's possible, and that's why that pick was made. He either stays another year, which would be a
all right.
But,
so
they definitely got to find a replacement.
All right. I think Chargers go Alec
Ayamainer.
I end up Alec
Ayamainer.
You said I can't. All right, you got Buffalo. Marvin.
Yep. Buffalo. Xavier Watts.
Oof.
Great pick.
Nice.
Great pick for them.
Yeah.
All right. All right, your go Carolina.
I know they picked Mike. Yes, I picked Mike White first. Let's go with the safety from South Carolina.
Ooh.
Go ahead, AB. Go ahead, take that name for us, since you're the guy who says the hard names.
You want me to say it?
Nick Emanwori.
There we go.
Emanwori. Nick Emanwori.
Yeah. All right.
Nick Eman Warlord. There
Houston
we go.
Texans.
Houston Texans. They already took a tackle.
Yeah.
They keep saying wide receiver, so why not? Let's give them a wide receiver.
Isn't it my turn?
Oh, is it your turn? I don't even know anymore. What number is this? Oh, 58. That is definitely your turn, Ron.
It's almost my I think they go they still need offensive line help, but I don't think they do that. I think they go wide receiver. I think they go Noel.
Oh, Jalen Noel would be nice for them.
I love Jalen Noel. He's going to become my favorite wide receiver the whole thing.
Yeah, you think?
He was explosive.
That dude is explosive as hell.
Yeah, explosive is not even the word, man. I don't even know. He's literally a firecracker, isn't he?
Yeah, he's nice.
All right, Marvin.
It's the Baltimore Ravens guard and DB. I think Tyreek Williams. He's a perfect Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Oh my gosh, the Ravens can just keep getting stronger every year,
and
just waiting in the same spot.
Hey, man.
They can go middle line. They can go inside linebacker too in that spot.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah. somebody like the guy from UCLA,
Schwarzinger, yeah.
Schwarzinger.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Jex. You got the Lions.
The Lions.
Do you think they might go wide receiver right here?
I don't know. I don't know if they'll go wide receiver here. I mean, they really like their wide receivers. I know that for a fact. I do think Tim Patrick is actually part of their team going forward. Who do we take first for them? We take Azaraku?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we come back around here, probably take a guard or a tackle. Who do we have available at guard and tackle?
Excuse me.
Yeah, let's go with Tate Rutledge out of Georgia. Yeah, start throwing that thing back up. Like I said, they lost some good pieces last year.
I could say that name. I could say Tate Rutledge. I could say that.
You got that one?
I could say that. All right, Commander. They go running back.
Oh yeah, they do need an RB.
They do.
I think they go RJ Harvey.
Nice.
What do you think?
Sneaky good.
I like RJ.
Would he be a first round pick if he went to Alabama? I think he would.
Yes. Absolutely. It's not even up for debate. If he went to a bigger school, he would absolutely be a top 25 at least prospect.
I think he'd be fine with Omarion Hampton if, like I said, went to a bigger school, man.
Yeah.
That running back 2 spot.
All right. Is it me?
Yep.
Okay, we got Buffalo and safety, and yeah, they do need everything on defense. All right, so yeah, we could jump to corner and try to get them another corner to put opposite Christian Benford, who they just paid $19 million a year. Oh my God!
Ooh, oh goodness.
I mean, I get they still have to, they have to spend the money, but my Lord. I like Kobe Bryant.
I do too. He could be a shutdown. He could end up being a shutdown corner, a number one cornerback.
Yeah.
In the NFL. All right, Jex, you go, bud.
Alrighty. The Chiefs. I'm going to take actually.
Do you think you go back to back offensive line?
I don't.
Nope.
I think they're going to go defensive line here. They really like to sneaky build in the trenches. I'm actually going to go with TJ Sanders from South Carolina.
Nice.
All right, Philadelphia. All right, what do we need? Edge guard. You went tight end. We'll go Princey Yubanian.
Oh my God!
You know to say that one.
Was like
Princely I think so. I've never even seen that name before. Oh my Lord!
It is Princely.
Hold
on, I messed it up. It's
Princely
Human Leon. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, man. That's it. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys, and man, any last words, guys?
What a great draft. I love it.
Hey, it was nice having you on.
Right?
Welcome aboard, dude. Welcome aboard.
I'm happy to be here.
All right. You guys have a nice weekend, man. Make a
difference. Have a nice, safe one.
Yep.
Have a great night.
Will do.
Can't wait. All right, guys.